What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy coming back for another video, and today we are here for our round 10 tips of the 2024 NRL Telstra Premiership season. Now, last week we took on Lockie's NRL and Haynesy with another victory, commanding lead over our guests in 2024. I am trying to prove myself that I do not need to wear a South jersey at the end of the year, so got a commanding lead, 10 rounds in, good start so far. I'd like to thank Lockie's NRL for coming on for round number 9. Make sure you go check him out. Link is in the description for all his socials. It's now time for round 10. We've got a new guest this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_IT. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. First game of round number 10 on Thursday night sees the Dolphins taking on the Manly Seagulls at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. Dolphins had a great win over the Cowboys in North Queensland, while Manly had a second half fade out over the Raiders at home on last Friday night. Really hard to talk with this game. A few players back for the Dolphins. Look, Manly don't have the best record at Suncorp in recent memory, and the Dolphins are playing better footy, so I'm going to get the Dolphins at home 1-12. And he's basically a lock for a try scorer for the Dolphins. He's the man, Jermaine Asako, scoring any time. For the first time, let's introduce our new guest for round number 10. Let's get out of it.
Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics. These are my tips. So start with the first game. Thursday night sees the Dolphins taking on the Manly Seagulls. This is a massive game with the Dolphins and the Seagulls playing for a spot in the top 4. I'm going to go with the Manly Seagulls here, down there in Brisbane to get the 2 points away from home. I'm going to say the score will be Manly 28 points to 18. And my first try scorer, I'm going to go with Jason Sub.
Game on Friday night sees the Penrith Panthers taking on the Penrith Panthers. No, I'm only kidding. Penrith Panthers taking on the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Bluebet Stadium in Penrith. Penrith had a great win over the Rabbitohs 42-12, while the Bulldogs, they're bringing some wins together. They're in the 8, had a good win over the Tigers. Look, it's Nathan Cleary's back. Penrith are always the benchmark, and I think the Bulldogs will put up a fight. I'm going the Panthers 1-12 in a really, really tight affair, and anytime try scorer against his former club, I'm going to go bold. I'm going Stephen Crichton, anytime try scorer.
So the 2 games on the Friday, got the 3-time premiers, the Penrith Panthers, taking on the Bulldogs. This game is at Bluebet Stadium in Penrith. Now, look, for this one, I am going to back the Penrith Panthers in here. I'll go Penrith to be too strong. 32 points to the Bulldogs, 12. And my first try scorer in this game, I'm going to go with Sunia Taruva.
Main game on Friday night sees the Parramatta Eels taking on the Brisbane Broncos at Combank Stadium in Parramatta. Just feel like that too big of a loss. No Gutho, no Moses. And I think the Broncos can cover without Adam Reynolds. They've still got Reece Walsh as remaining in the crew. So I am going to go the Broncos. I'm going to go 1-12 because there's that Combank. I think it'll be really, really, really close. I think the Parramatta Eels will play well at home. But I can see the Broncos winning this one. So I'm going the Broncos 1-12. Anytime try scorer, he'll be back in the side. I'm going to go with Corey Oates.
Parramatta Eels taking on the Brisbane Broncos down at Combank Stadium. Now, for this game, I am actually going to tip the Broncos here, the Brisbane Broncos. I'll go Broncos by... I'm going to go Broncos 26 points to the Parramatta Eels 16. Now, first try scorer, I am going to go with Reece Walsh, Reece Lightning.
Super Saturday returns to the country. We've got the West Tigers taking on the Newcastle Knights in Tamworth. West Tigers, they've been playing okay, but they've had four losses in a row. They're due for a win, while the Newcastle Knights are playing really well back-to-back wins without Kalen Ponga. A good win there over the Warriors at home. I'm going to go to the Tigers 1-12 in a really, really tight affair. And I think it calls an upset. And I'm going to go with Charlie Staines anytime try scorer. Tigers 1-12. Charlie Staines anytime try scorer.
The West Tigers taking on the Newcastle Knights. I will say Newcastle Knights 22, West Tigers 10. First try scorer, we'll go with Greg Marju to score the first try for the Knights and in this game.
And George Illawarra Dragons taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs at Cogra, Netstrata Jubilee. Dragons, they played better last week than they did on Anzac Day, but they've lost back-to-back games against quality opposition. South Sydney, they're in absolutely dog shit, but they're injured galore. Basically, their Jersey Flags playing this week. Latrell's back, so that will help their cause. I'm going Dragons 13 plus at Cogra, and anytime try scorer, I'm going Michaela Rawalawa.
So Dragons v the South Sydney Rabbitohs. In that game, I am tipping the Sir George Illawarra Dragons 24 points to 14, and my first try scorer, I am going to go with Zach Lomax.
The main event of round number 10 sees the Melbourne Storm taking on the Cronulla Sharks at Amy Park in Melbourne. The Storm were lucky to get that win over the Titans. The Sharks, they were really, really good in the Dragons in the derby. Top of the table clash, the main event of the year, you could say. This is going to be a great game. If this was Shark Park, I'd give the Sharks every chance to win this game. But because it's in Melbourne, I think they've won like 14 in a row at home or something like that. Ridiculous. So I'm actually going to go bold here. I'm going to go to Storm 13 plus because I think they're going to be on and on. So I know no Pappenhausen, but I feel like they're going to be an absolute handful for the Sharkies. So going Storm 13 plus, and that young fullback, I forgot his name, Falango, he's going to score. He's a gun. He's scoring anytime.
In the Melbourne Storm versus the Cronulla Sharks game, the top of the table clash, first v second, I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm at home, but I'm going to go with a 24, Melbourne Storm 24, Cronulla Sharks 16. First try scorer, we are going to go with, I'm going to go with Warbrick.
Sunday footy from Allianz Stadium. It is my boys, the Sydney Roosters, taking on Warriors, NRL Fanatics' New Zealand Warriors at Allianz Stadium. Going to be a good game, this one. Roosters obviously scored 100 points in 2 games. Warriors have lost 3 in a row, but the Warriors will show up at Allianz. There'll be a big crowd there on Sunday afternoon. I can't wait for it. It's Mother's Day as well. It's going to be a great game. Obviously, I'm going to back my boys in. I'm going the Roosters 13 plus, and he's back from suspension. I'm going big Spencer Lino off the bench. Bit of a roughie. He's scoring anytime.
Now to the Sunday games now. So we start off with my boys, the Warriors, the Wars, taking that tough trip to Sydney to take on a Roosters team who are in great form at the moment, and they are at full strength. Man, I am super nervous for this game as a Warriors fan. You know, our form hasn't been great over the past 12 weeks, and, you know, hopefully we can turn it around and get an upset win over the Roosters. Now, of course, I'm going to back my boys in here. I'm going to back the Warriors. I'm going to go Warriors 1-12 here. Warriors 18, Roosters 10, and a pretty low-scoring game. Now, first try scorer, I'm going to go with a Roosters player. Unfortunately, I think a Roosters player will score first. And I am going to say that it will be Daniel Tupou for the Roosters there.
And the final game of round number 10 sees the Gold Coast Titans taking on the North Queensland Cowboys at Seabus Super Stadium. Titans have been playing some good footy. I mean, they've only got that one win, but they played really, really well against the Melbourne Storm and, you know, controversially lost that game. The Cowboys, they're in a little bit of a rough patch at the moment. They've lost 4 in a row as well. They're in some disappointing form. They look promising to start the year. I'm actually going to tip an upset here. I think the Titans are playing better footy, and I feel like the Titans are due for a win as well. So I'm going the Titans 1-12, and I'm going to go with Brimdog millionaire AJ Brimson. He's at fullback. He's playing well. He's going to score anytime.
And the last game to wrap up round 10 of the NRL sees the Gold Coast Titans taking on the North Queensland Cowboys at Seabus Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. For this one, I am going to take the Cowboys. Cowboys for me. I'll go with the Cowboys 32 points to the Gold Coast Titans 12. And my first try scorer, I am going to go with I'm going to go with Valentine Holmes to score first. That's right. I'm going with someone completely different, and I'm going to go Val Holmes. And those are my tips for round 10.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There is our round 10 tips of the 2024 NRL Telstra Premiership season. I'd like to thank Warriors NRL Fanatics for coming on. Make sure you go check them out. Link will be in the description as well. Thank you really much for coming on. Good luck on your teams this week, and good luck with your tips. Hope you guys get 8 out of 8. Not going to happen, but anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you're new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_IT. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys out there on Sunday. Roosters, Warriors, and Allianz. It's going to be a good one. Good luck with your weekend of footy, and thanks for watching. And a special mention to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day for Sunday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, it's goodbye for now. Go the Chooks.